foundation of this planet, Makonyen, was warned by his grandfather, Noah, that curses be Putin, curses be Canaan, the fifth born of India. Now there's instrumental facts that we need to follow in as far as our history and also prophecy is concerned, and the promises that we have made to spiritual entities. It is very much important that Putina, Putina must understand that he made a vow to the devil that in this enterprise that they were about to undertake in forging the new satanic world order of Nimrod, he was going to guarantee that after they have looted the land masses of the other nations, which are the other two sons of Noah, they will make sure that the so-called black Africans, the North Americans that are black, gets the inheritance in the land of the Bantus. They get given the land of the Bantus to become Africa, become a black governed land or black belonging land. Remember that the Africans, including Rasputina, they all come from North America. So what actually happened, and there's verses in Bibliotheca, in the Bible, that actually states emphatically that Makonyen was to make sure, he's called Osiris, the servant of the devil. He was to make sure, because Osiris, he is the one that is responsible for the ethnic cleansing of nations. He ethnically cleansed the nation of Kederia, the Persians, and he also ethnically cleansed the Etruscan, and he was solely instrumental and responsible for the eradication and the ethnic cleansing of the Bantu. He was called initially the Hittites, the Haitians of Rasputina, the so-called the Phoenicians, the Canaanites, who were initially living in what they call Odessa, which is around the Black Sea in the Middle East, the so-called Middle East, after they have annexed the territory of the Bantus. Then they moved into Teresia, Western Etrusca, as the armies of the Ottomans, using the identity, decoying and masquerading as the Bantu with the identity of the Bantu to ethnically cleanse preemptively the Etruscans. You must understand who Makonyen is. Makonyen is part of the Makaruna nation of Africa. Now, right now, with the development of things, we can start to see that there was a conspiracy against Makonyen by his minion brothers, including the king of the south, Raisin Mawela, Nebuchadnezzar in Saudi. And obviously Nebuchadnezzar in Saudi is the paramount king of the Shana people, the Sena, which are the Chinese. And now, because Nebuchadnezzar has complained to Diablo that he got no share of Tyre. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, Tyre is the landmass of Asia. So he didn't get enough portion of the shares of Tyre, complaining to the devil. The devil now has sought to confiscate the land from Makonyen, from Rasputina, and divide it amongst the minions that are conspiring against Rasputina, and China, which is Raisin Mawela of Saudi, and the shenanigan of the king of the south, which is the South Americans. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, from me, Baraka B. Ventuka of all Ventukas. I just want to highlight you that the war in Ukraine, the Chinese has more benefit than the other minion brothers in terms of territorial integrity and the annexing of the northern territories that China claims belongs to China instead of Russia. Thank you very much. I am Braga B.